name and I forget what order the words go in all the time. Robert likes to videotape things even though I say stupid stuff. So we're very happy you're here to join us in the backyard for a concert and a beautiful afternoon. We'll be doing music by Thomas Morley, and I'll tell you lots more about Thomas Morley later over the course of the program. Suffice it to say that he was born in, I can't remember, 1557 I think, maybe it was 1558, oh I got it right. And he was one of the very first and foremost madrigalists of his time. Madrigals were invented in Italy, and they were like all the rage. It was so cool. Courts competed with each other over who had the best madrigal composers and who had the best madrigal singers. It was like soccer is in Europe, not here. But it started in Italy, and he was one of the very first people who brought it to England and really got it going in England, and there's a big English madrigal tradition. He's part of that, and one of the nice things is he's most famous for his upbeat, happy stuff. So this concert will be, for the most part, upbeat, a little bit silly. Let's see, where are we going? Are we all in place? Are we on the right key? Maybe. I'm actually going to move them a little bit.
Do you think he knew William Byrd?
He did actually. William Byrd was his teacher. Was his teacher, and so I'm going to take this whole part of the arc, and I'm going to be cool, and you're going to curve around here. We'll be able to hear you a lot better. You won't be able to see very well, but it'll sound a lot better. Definitely farther forward. Your chair is where the heart is. Yeah, so he studied with Byrd.
So Thomas Morley was younger.
Yeah, he was younger than William Byrd. He died before he died, though. He didn't live as long.
Okay.
So William Byrd lived a good long time, which was surprising because he was Catholic in a country of Protestants that were trying to kill him. The Queen liked Byrd, though, a whole lot, so he got to live. Yeah. You want to come? You want to direct?
That's an editorial.
Editorial. Okay. We're going to start out the program with a lovely 5-part madrigal, Sing We Enchanted. Sing we enchanted while love doth grant it, the ubiquitous fa la 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 la. Not young, long youth lasteth, and old age hasteth. Best now is best leisure to take our pleasure. La 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 la. And then more in that vein. Yeah, let's go. Okay. We have a G. Sing we enchanted, while love granted, la 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 la. Sing we enchanted, while love granted, la 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 la. La somebody inform us that Thomas Morley was a contemporary of William Byrd, who was also a contemporary of Shakespeare. And the next song we will do sets some lyrics from As You Like It. It could have been performed while the play was staged because it was it was published in 1600. But nobody has actually really made sure that happened. So it's possible, but nobody actually knows if they used this music in the play As You Like It during Shakespeare's time. We're just going to do verses 1 and 4. Verses 1 and 4.
It was a lover and his lass, with the hay and the wool and the hay, no, and the hay, no. That o'er the green cornfields did pass in springtime, in springtime, in springtime, the only pretty springtime, like birds to sing. Sweet lovers of the spring. When birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers of the spring. Then pretty lovers give them time with the hay and the wool and the hay, nonny-no, with the hay, nonny-nonny-no. For love is crowded with the bride in springtime, in springtime, in springtime, the only pretty springtime, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers of the spring. When birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers of the spring.
So that last one wasn't a madrigal. It was actually an air, but we won't get into why. This one we're about to sing for you is a right, proper madrigal. This is April is in my mistress' face, and the text for it, the poem is obviously in English, but it uses a very Italian Petrarchan motif. That's motif, it's imagery. So it starts off in April, June, July, all the warm months, and then it talks about December. So they were really into the transition, quick transition between hot and cold, between emotions of love and hate. Oh, the throes of love. So there's a lot of months in here. I don't think it's all the months. I think it's at least 5 of them? I think 5. So April's in my mistress' face. We have a G.
April is in my mistress' face. April is in my mistress' face. My mistress' face. April is in my mistress' face. And joy in her eyes,
Okay, so we're going to do, the next two pieces are related. So you need to turn your brain on. You need to remember some of the music we play in this piece so that you can chuckle in the next one. This is Oh Sleep One Fancy. We've gone very far into of lovelessness. This is slow, but it's kind of cool. And if you listen carefully to the end, where it says, "Thy master's head hath need of sleep," which I think of as myself because I need lots of sleep because I have a baby. That bit will come back in the next song. Oh, you don't have to remember. You can just enjoy the music. Oh, sleep, fond fancy. I'll read you the words because they're hard to say. Oh, sleep, fond fancy. My head, alas, thou triest with false delight of that which thou desirest. Sleep, I say, fond fancy, and leave my thoughts molesting. Thy master's head had need of sleep and resting. So, you know, like you can't stop thinking about something and you need to go to bed. Yeah. Very short. Because he fell asleep. The next one is, it's called A Little Madrigal from the Plain and Easy Introduction. Thomas Morley wrote a practical and easy instruction book for music. It's like the first part's how to sing, really it's how to sight sing, and the second part is how to write music, and the third part is how to write really good canons. And it was popular for about 200 years after he died. So it was a really good book. And most of the other music theory books of that time were all very heady. And this one was like, no, oh, I've got an example. Here we go. He provides very specific instructions. So of the third, this is if the music, you want a third. If the treble be a third with the tenor and the bass a third under it, the alto may be a unison or an octave with the parts. If the bass, and it goes on. It's like a list of every single interval and every single combination. It's kind of ridiculous. You can read it afterwards if you want. And in it, he uses bits from other madrigals of his. And the text is very self-referential. It is, "This little madrigal was meant to teach us all from Christopher Morley's book." His nickname was Christopher? That's weird. a plain and easy introduction to practical music. It exemplifies composing in 6 parts. Christopher Morley's song, a clever 6-part madrigal, and 4 themes with which to play. We thank you, Master Morley. So you might get the words, maybe. It's like, I want to help. You can help, it's in 6 parts. Always take more parts. Okay, let's have a B flat. Close enough. Oh, that's close. More close.
Beating in 2 or 4?
4.
This gentleman is God, meant to teach us all. From Christopher Morley's book, the plays and daisies through the show to practical music exemplifies the
Sorry. We didn't get it. We're going to try it again. Okay, let's try it again.
So plain and easy.
Plain and easy. By, okay, from the beginning. 3, 4.
This gentleman is God,
Meant to teach us all.
from Christopher Morley's book, a plain and easy introduction to practical music exemplifies the goodness of Christ's composing in 6 parts. Christopher Morley, 6-part madrigal, with which to play. We thank you for this lesson, Master Morley.
We're going to give our singers a break and play you a canzonetta in 3 parts. next one is Lady, Those Eyes. I'll read you the text again. This is also very, very much a Renaissance madrigal text. Lady, those eyes of yours, those eyes, lady, those eyes of yours, those fair eyes, lady mine, why do you hide? Why do you hide from me? That brought their beams so dearly. So the eyes, they thought sight worked like that light came out of your eyes and then went back to your eyes, like your eyes radiated light. So he's saying that I have captured the light from your eyes and reflected it back to you. Why? Why do you ignore me? Think not when thou exilest me, lest the heat in me sojourneth, I grow cold. So heat goes away. Oh no, 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 no. Then thou beguilest me. Love but the shine in thee, like it shines out your eyes. But oh and me and me, oh and me and me, oh and me and me, it burns. It's very dramatic. They were just into that from the beginning. Sorry, we need a G.
Lady, those eyes of yours. Lady, those eyes of yours. Lady, those eyes of yours. Those eyes that shine so bright. Why do you hide? Why do you hide from me? Hide from me your broken wings that brought so dearly. Think not when thou exilest me, lest he turn me so gentle, lest he turn me so gentle. Oh no, 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 when thou beguilest me. Lord, let the shining in thee. Love, let the shining in thee.
We're closing with perhaps Thomas Morley's greatest hit, which is Now is the Month of May in June. So, sorry about that. May gets really full of performances, so we will repeat the words a lot, so I'm not going to read them to you. Hence say it's about frolicking in the May, doing all the kinds of spring things, like rabbits. It was off color, sorry.
It took me a while, but I got it.
There we go. Sorry, here's the G.
Now is the month of May, when merry nights are played. La 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 la. Now is the month of May, when merry nights are played. La 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 la. Each with
a delight to be able to share our music with you. We really enjoy being together and making mostly silly nonsense music. But if you want to come and play the recorder or sing or any other kind of instrument you have, I mean, there's bagpipes listed in the song, so we take bagpipes. You're always welcome. You can talk to me about it. We probably won't start rehearsing again until the fall, and we generally rehearse like every other Sunday in the evening. What is your name? Oh, my name? I'm sorry, we'll go around and tell you everybody's name. My name is Katie Allward Saxon, and I graduated from UCSB with a PhD in composition, which is, that's okay. It's different from this, but I love this music. Can we go around and say our names?
My name is Andrea. Dory.
Elaine.
Sheila.
Beth. Elise. Abby. Karen.
Yay!
Robert.
And Robert. So please stay afterwards and chit chat with us. The kids can, if they want to come up, and they can play with my recorder. My recorder's junk, and see the cool instruments. Have some snacks, and enjoy the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.